Hi, I'm Finley, and I'm Chucky's friend to the end. Howdy freaking ho. Here we are, people of YouTube. We're here now. The season finale of Chucky. So what's gonna happen now, especially what happened in the last one? Let's find out together, shall we? Now we all know it all ended with Junior killing his dad and Andy knocking at the door. So, it takes right after that. Andy's knocking at the door, or Chucky is influencing him to deal with him talking about how he's basically just as short as him. Junior lets Andy in. They have a chat about where's his dad, where's his mom, but we all know where they are now. Junior lets Andy in because they had because he knows that his cousin is the one who has the remaining good guy doll. Anyway, Andy checks around the house, and he tries to call all Junior's dad, but we all know what happened. The ringing was coming from the bathroom, where Andy found the phone in his coat. Junior explains that Dad always forgets it. But he finds a bathtub full of cold water. He dips his hand in there, knowing that Chucky might be in there. But he found nothing, so he left. But turns out Chucky was in the toilet. But they never expect the toilets, don't they? Anyway, it cuts to Jake and Lexi. See, talking about why does Chucky want them to wants one of them to kill ill. But then the Chucky that Jake bought in the previous episode comes alive because it was a murderer. They frightened, and when Chucky was just about to kill them, and lo and behold, he got his face shot off by someone. And turns out it was Kyle. You see, they sit down, have some coffee, explain why Chucky wants one of them to kill one another. While they chat it out, they realize they tell her that Devin is at Chucky's old house, where they can do something. Turns out the coffee's been drugged. Turns out Kyle drugged Jake and Lexi. See, where they all get crazy psychedelic. At the house, Tiffany finds Nika on the floor, but Nika goes all Chucky and tries to kill Tiffany, making this like the fourth time. Chuck Nika can't kill Tiff. You know why? Because Chucky needs her. For what? Well, technically, the Chucky doll explains. In other words, a giant F-U to Chuck Nika, and a thank you to the Chucky doll. Anyway, they go downstairs where Devin is being held hostage, and lo and behold, they're all alive. All those Chucky dolls downstairs. It's Attack of the Chucky Clone Army. Each and every single one of them, apparently Charles Lee Ray has the ability to unsplit his soul all unlimited. So there's no limit to splitting his soul into different dolls. Well, he can do it like 1,000 times. Anyway, they're talking about how they're going to kill ill people, saying that there's an age limit. Are they going to kill babies? At least Chucky's actually civil enough to not kill babies. In other words, these guys are going to party like it's 1999. But in other words, they're going to kill everyone. Because there's a shipment of good guy dolls going to a children's in need by Tiff. Tiff as Jennifer Tilly is shipping good guy dolls to children in need. Anyway, at the thing, Tiff is being nice to Junior, offering some milk and cookies. While Chuck Nika and normal Chuck are talking, and they sort of have a fight with Tiff. If Tiffany knocks Chuck Nika down, making her Nika again, and where she's about to kill her, but she doesn't want to but Chucky wants her to kill her, but Chucky just can't do it. He tries to get Junior to kill her, but Junior is hesitant, even though he killed his dad in the last episode. Whatever, but then Tiffany finally stands up to Chucky. She rips off his head, and apparently, she's the reason why Detective Mike Norris was after him on that night. Apparently, she explains did it ever wonder to him why the cops were after him? Apparently, after their last little encounter when Charles was a human, and apparently Tiff went to the phone and she had an idea where the Lakeshore Strangler was. In other words, she's the reason. And when another Chucky hears out that, they're gonna kill her. But they'll never know. Until then, and Tiff is gonna knock Nika out with a horrible fate, but we'll get to that later. So she ups her up and gets a suitcase which her darling Glenda gave to her. What's in the suitcase? A bomb. She takes Junior with another Chucky. I forgot the reason why Junior needs it, and sets off a laser track. That if those lasers sets off, that bomb will set off with Devin still inside. Right. Chucky tries to reassemble himself. Oh, but he just can't do it. He tries to kill Devin. Of course he does. But Andy gets in and it stops him and tries to save Evan's life. And even planning to set him on fire. Another Chucky head. Cool. Anyway, when Kyle walked into the house, I set off the thing, turning the bomb to go crazy, exploding the house. Who survived? We don't know. Jake and Lexi wake up from being doped up, and they figured out that Charles's old house has been destroyed, where Devin was inside. Jake, devastated by this, figured out his boyfriend has been destroyed, along with Andy and Kyle. An emotional scene happened where Lexi and Jake hug it out, and Junior and Jake go into Devin's old bedroom. But turns out Devin's alive. Apparently he survived the blast. How? How did he get out? They share a kiss, and they share knowledge about each other. What about Chucky? Where he's gonna strike? Like at the movie theater, Lexi's mom is explaining about the movie while all the reporters are rolling their eyes, knowing that how much of a crappy mess she is. Yeah, she deserves it. Anyway, she tells that Jennifer Tilly has hosted a thing where all her good guy dolls can go to children with diseases. Oh no. And Junior tells Lexi he's in danger because he's got Chucky behind him. And so Lexi goes in. And as Jennifer explains about about there's like 72 Chucky dolls, possibly, definitely got Charles' soul in them. And of course, Caroline wants a Chucky. Wait, don't you already have a Chucky or Tommy? Whatever happened to that? Why does she suddenly want another Chucky doll? Oh, whatever. Tiff gives it to her, thinking that one snot-nosed little diseased kid it can live without. Then again, that thing has a serial killer in it, so yeah. I can't tell who's whatever. Point is, Lexi follows Junior in the movie of Frankenstein. Caroline's mom is like feeling bad because her husband's not here, and Lexi have a standoff with Chucky, where Junior's behind, saying how they can get back together, how being with Chucky is wonderful now, how it's like a great thing. Dude, you should never be with Chucky. During that, Chucky that's with Caroline slips away, while Caroline's dad comes along. They share a kiss. And he offers and she offers to go get popcorn while Chucky gets a knife and stabs people in their seats. It's during then and Junior's telling Lexi how great it is, how he can join them. All she has to do is start killing. Lexi's trying to convince him that killing isn't good and stuff. Caroline's mother comes back with popcorn, but comes from Caroline's dad's mouth is blood. He's been killed. Oh man, I liked this guy. Caroline's mum takes a bite of the blood-soaked popcorn and realizes her husband is dead. Oh damn. Chucky goes one by one, stabbing each person. So everyone freaking out with really cool slow motion effect. I will certainly say that's pretty cool. With all the slow motion, the popcorn. I never understood how people do slow motions when they're getting filmed. With all of the dead bodies. And basically Caroline's mom basically getting tripped over by other people. It sucks to see people die, but I love it how she's getting her comeuppance. Anyway, Caroline's just sitting there. Doesn't she know that people are running out the theater screaming? Whatever, Junior and Jake and Devin come along and get Lexi out, get Caroline out of there. She grabs hold of Devin's hand and Devin takes her out to safety. While Jake stands off with Chucky once and for all to finish this. Apparently Chucky just wants to kill everyone. He just doesn't. After today, he wants people to think what Hackensack really is. A cozy little town where people can raise their kids to become doctors, or CEOs, or Instagram followers. No, he wants this place to be a place where an army of him and will go around the United States. It's killing whoever they please. But Jake, he tries to stop him, but his leg accidentally gets cut in the process by Chucky. And apparently we find out one of the biggest secrets in the franchise. Why is it like every time when someone tackles Chucky, why is he so heavy? He's just a stupid doll. It makes no sense. Apparently it's the power of Dembala. Never underestimate the power of Dembala. You may be an ordinary doll, but who knows? You may have the strength of a man. And anyway, when Chucky gets fed up with Junior and Lexi, but as Junior tries to take the knife, thinking he'll do it at Lexi, but really he does it at Chucky. But during the process where Junior kills Chucky, Junior gets killed by Chucky. Where Junior fights Chucky, gets Chucky killed, but Chucky kills him. In other words, Junior's now dead, laying on the ground, right next to other doll Chucky. Anyway, Jake manages to get back up, have the upper hand, and on Chucky. Seeing that he's just a worthless doll, a Teddy Ruxpin with a knife. Devin comes along. Chucky tries taunting Jake of how he killed his dad, how he was happy, but Jake's all like they could have solved their crap. He could have met Devin. Then Chucky responds with, "That's so gay." But you know what? He's not gonna take that. He's been doing some push-ups, and he takes him with his bare hands and strangling him, giving us one of the best Chucky deaths ever. He strangles him so hard that his eyes pop out of his skull. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, never talk trash about Jake's boyfriend. And anyway, Evan takes Jake because he's now limping. And Caroline and Lexi are sad because Junior is gone and so's Lexi's dad. And as Caroline grieves, "Sorry, kiddo. No, I guess a temper tantrum won't bring your father back, even if you try." But that doesn't end there. What about the Chuckies? As Tiffany starts shipping them, and the van gets hijacked by none other than Andy. He survived the blast as well. Does that mean Kyle's alive too? We don't know. Oh, I'll get to that later. In other words, he waves the kids and flips Tiff the bird. In other words, Tiff shouts, "No!" But that's not the end of Tiffany Valentine's, because apparently at the end of Colt, there was a doll Tiff that's alive. I always thought Tiff transferred her soul into the Tiff doll, all to give the Chucky doll some action. Turns out here's the real reason, to also be some help. She tells Andy to drive out to the nearest airport, but we never see that. And as for Nika, well, I want to prepare you guys for this. I honestly feel like this is one of the most messed up things Chucky has ever gone away with. Like, flat out, it has done crazy things in this franchise, but it did this to one of the favoriteest characters. Seriously, I wonder what was the reaction on Fiona Doris and Brad Dourif when they found out what was going to become of Nika. In other words, the time when Nika was passed out and the time after when Tiff was done saying no when Andy flipped her the bird, turns out after when Nika awoken, and to make sure Chucky doesn't possess her again, because when Nika's possessed by Chucky, her legs work, but now she won't ever have to. But now Chucky will never have to walk too, because Nika's got no legs and arms. I tell you, I was like, whoa, dude, that's messed up. Oh, what they did there, like, flat out, what happened to Nika? Like, seriously, first she couldn't walk, then she got framed for Chucky's deeds, then she got possessed by Chucky, and now she's been raped by Tiff a couple of times, and now this. Wow, oh my god. What's next? In the next season, is she going to lose her eyesight? Seriously, it is messed up what happened to Nika. It's really hard to see that. We are just very, very just... It is just... It's horrible what they did to poor Nika. Like, seriously, it sucks what happened to Nika. She was one of my favorite characters. I guess we won't know much about what's going to happen to her in season 2. Anyway, Devin, Jake, and Lexi's teacher drives them to the graveyard where Jake and Lexi and Devin can pay their respects to Jake's cousin, Jake's uncle, and Jake's auntie. Now, I know I shouldn't say this right now, but I know Lexi and Jake are now friends now, but I'm sorry, but I'm a man of fair play. And what she did on Halloween was just messed up. I feel like the only way for them to truly be even if Jake did a dance of her dad dying and see how she feels about it, because, again, that was just messed up. Not as messed up of what happened to Nika, but still messed up. I feel like they're not exactly even. But whatever, the ending is sort of touching. I mean, Junior's heart was never filled with evil. Chucky put it there. He was just an average teenager. He was a good boy. He was supportive of Lexi. See, even when she screwed up, even when she did a dance of his dead uncle, well, he's still willing to forgive her and stuff. Junior never had a heart of evil. Chucky put it there. Anyway, as Junior and Devin hug each other and accepting Lexi as well, making them have sort of a happy ending. And in the distance, there's a giant hand on a tree. Whose hand is it? My guess is Kyle. She definitely survived the explosion. She definitely did. It's my guess. Now, you think that's where the episode would end, but no. They go on breaking the fourth wall, old joke, where Chucky is dressed up in a robe, basically explaining the kill counts that would make dead meat feel jealous. Apparently he did 21 kills in this movie. Now what's going to happen to Andy and Nika? Well, I guess we're going to have to stay tuned for that. And that, my friends, is the end of Chucky. Well, until tomorrow, until the next season comes out. Well, until then, I'm the F-Man Critic telling you that I'm Chucky's friend to the end. Howdy fucking ho. Yeah!